soy el fuego que...
Hey everybody, welcome back to your Realtor Sensei show. I am Sandra Jauregui-Schlapitz, and today our guest is Tom Daves. Welcome, Tom, and thank you to be in my show. I'm very honored to have you.
Awesome. Hey, I'm glad to be here, Sandra. Thank you so much. How are you today?
I am doing very well, thank you. And I know you are doing well because I can see your shyness and your smile. So thank you again to be here. Tom is a family man with a devotion to God with his beautiful wife and 3 children. Cycling is his passion and continuing to challenge himself on one of the West's premier cycle events, the Death Ride. He leads, trains, and motivates his teams to communicate with you better than none. 5 words you can count on from Tom Daves are love, integrity, commitment, passion, and fun. Tom has been trained and inspired by sales by some of the best from Dale Carnegie, Tom Hopkins, Jim Rohn, and others. Tom is a successful agent going over 35 years now, has sold over $1 million in volume. Tom is ranked among the nation top of real estate agents and has been #1 in the world for Keller Williams for 7 different times. Tom, tell me about your story. Tell me about you.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sandra. Yeah, so I was basically born and raised in Northern California, the Sacramento area. Married, have 3 kids, anywhere from 13 up to 33, and a couple of grandkids. I enjoy all of the outdoor activities that Northern California has to offer. I'll either be up in the mountains at Lake Tahoe, doing, helicopter snow skiing, or I'll be down at the ocean, the Santa Cruz ocean area. I barefoot water ski. I just loved all of the outdoors. My big why is to serve God, my family, my health, my team, and my community. So it's a little bit about myself.
Great. It's amazing because what we do, our profession, it really have to be combined with also doing things that we like, our hobbies and all that. So I'm glad I do that.
Yeah. Yes.
So talk to us about Tom as a coach.
Okay, as a coach, well, the first half of my life, my first half of my real estate career was all about myself. And it was all about really just my own success and top agent, top producer, all of that. But what I learned is that it's more about significance. So the first half of my career was success. Now the second half is about significance, and that's just pouring into others and help them grow. I just recently completed a 90-day challenge where I did a video of Facebook Live every single day for 90 days, providing value. And it's usually something, and it's personal, it's business, or it's inspirational. So as a coach, I always do a needs analysis. So that's the first thing that I always do, is identify, what are your goals? What would you like to achieve? I don't want to impart my goals on someone else. So once we identify the goals, and I love BHAG goals, big, hairy, audacious goals. So a 5-year goal, okay? And then break it down into a 90-day sprint goal. What do we need to do the next 90 days? And then we reverse engineer to next month, next week, next day. What do you need to do? These activities to hit your goals. So those are a few of the systems that I utilize with coaching.
That's great. I think it's very important to have that goals. And a lot of people, when they heard these 5 years, period of goals, or even a year, they said, no, I'm scared to even plan the year. I don't want to do it. And I tell them, start with some. Start, even if it's so difficult for you, try to do it a month, try to do it a week if it's difficult. But you will get to the point, like you said, to the 5 year, and then work from here to that goal. And
100%.
that's really, really great. I love that. So if you were a younger self, what would you change?
Well, you know what? A lot of people ask me that because I have had some failures, and I believe we all have. But you know what? I would not change one of those failures. I would not give them up for a minute, just because that's how we really grow. We grow through our experiences and we fail forward. I think as far as real estate, one thing that I probably would change, when I first got started in the real estate business, I would rather call people that I did not know as opposed to calling people that I did know. So I would have gotten, I would have leveraged my database and my sphere of influence a lot sooner. Because really, quite frankly, that's really, your database is the foundation of your business. So that's one of the things that I would have done earlier and sooner.
I will agree with you. And I was going back to, I'm 22 years in the business, and I was going back to what happened with my past clients. And it's exactly what you're saying.
Right?
If you don't follow up with them, if you don't nurture, even though if they're not doing anything for a period of time, that people are so valuable, and you cannot lose contact with them. And I cannot agree more with that.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell me, and I hear a lot, not just from you, but tell me, how do you think EXP is changing lives?
Oh, well,
Oh,
you know,
thing.
well, I can tell you how it's changed my life. So, as you know, I've been in the business over 35 years. By the way, I started when I was 8 years old.
Tell me, how can that happen?
Right. No, so I mean, my favorite saying is from Wayne Gretzky: "You have to skate to where the puck is going to be." And I've had success monetarily with whether it was traditional real estate or REOs. I was selling 400 or 500 homes a year, multiple year, or I hooked up with a huge fund, Blackstone private equity, and I sold them 600 homes. And as you mentioned, I had a big team, and I was the #1 agent worldwide for Keller Williams Realty for 7 years. But, you know, I just still felt like I was really on the treadmill, and I really didn't feel that I had a clear path to an exit strategy. And so that was when 3 years ago I heard about EXP Realty. And with the economic model, the stock, the revenue share, and all of the collaboration, it's just been amazing. And, you know, for example, 2 weeks ago, I went to Hawaii and I totally unplugged. I was able to take my phone, give it to my staff, my team. It was like a sabbatical. No calls, no texts, no emails, when I was over in Hawaii for about 2 weeks.
Wow.
And plus, you know, we just recently bought a cabin down in the Santa Cruz Mountains. And I've never been able to do that before. So now I have a clear path to an exit strategy to provide income, provide for my family in an extraordinary way. And it definitely changed my life. And I believe this not only is where the puck is now, but where the puck is going to be.
Wow, that is amazing to hear that. And as you mentioned, you change your life. But I know that changing your life, you're also changing the life of others. Tell me about that.
100%. So it changes the life of others because other people, at the end of the day, what they keeps them awake at night is they want to produce more business. They want to make another sale. It changes the lives of others because they're more productive. They're able to provide more value for their clients and leverage all of the tools, systems, and the technology and the support that we have. So first of all, they can produce more and they can be more efficient. And then also it changes their lives because it gives them the ability to scale and expand internationally without any capital risk or without any broker liability.
Wow. Yeah, and explain a little bit more deep about that. How can they do that? And I'm in the EXP and I just got my CIPS because I know that that will help me to go international. But tell me a little bit more about that.
Oh, sure. Well, myself, for example, whenever I close a transaction, I always call the other agent afterwards. Thank you very much. It was great working with you. How did we do? And then they'll say, oh, you were great. Your team was great. Well, awesome. Well, I know you're happy with your current company, I'm sure. But if anything ever changes, I would love to chat. And quite common, they'll say, well, yeah, man, EXP, you're in the news. What's happening? So I'll have a meeting with them and then I'll share the information. And quite often, they'll know other people in other states and in other countries as well, so we can scale and expand and meet other people in other countries. Plus, I have a lot of referrals, outgoing referrals to the, you probably heard people, a lot of people are moving out of California. People are moving all over the world. They're moving internationally. They're moving throughout the country. So I always connect with other agents in other locations, in other cities and towns, non-EXP agents, so I can share with them the great information that we have and how we can change lives.
Wow. Connection and collaboration. Very
That's
important.
right.
Yeah, very
100%.
important. So now you said that you did things for your life that you didn't do before, even though you were very successful, you had great income. What did it change? Explain me a little bit.
So, yeah. So, for example, so what was one of my failures? What was the question again? I'm sorry.
The question is that you had done before, you were very successful, you still are, but you said you were able to do things that change your life. You mentioned that you bought the cabin, and also you
Okay,
mentioned
right.
able to go to Hawaii. How that changed? You've been for years
Okay.
in real estate.
Yes, 100%. Because there's so many multiple verticals of income and revenue with EXP, I have never had that before. I only had one vertical, commission income. That's the only vertical of income that I had from the companies that I was with. But EXP has provided me with multiple verticals of income, not only commission income, stock income, revenue share, mortgage, there's express offers, and multiple verticals. And they're even working on more. That has really provided me the ability to buy a cabin, to take time off, go to Hawaii. So it's changed my life. So it's pretty exciting.
Yes, it is pretty exciting. So I know you have a team, but you also have people under you. So how that is helping your revenue, your career?
Yeah, so I do have a team. And then also I have about 560 agents that are in my organization with EXP, anywhere from Hawaii to New York to Mexico, India, France, and from all over. And because we have such an amazing shared interest and revenue share opportunity, that provides revenue for me. So it's very nice.
Great, great. As a matter of fact, I do have one of your agents here in Florida. So can you imagine that?
Oh, wow.
Someone that is under you. So
Yeah, one team, one dream.
exactly, we are one. And that's what I love about EXP. So at this point of your career, what will be something that you will tell all these new agents or agents that have been very long in the industry, but they are lost, that they don't know what to do?
Sure. Well, and it really just all starts with their why. And it really starts with what their big why is and what their vision is and how they would like to grow, whether they want to grow professionally, spiritually, emotionally. And then once I identify that, then I'm able to help them on any of those avenues, whether if they want to produce more, if they want residual income, if they want to retire, or if they just, or if they just want to grow personally and be a better person, or even if they, if they want to be healthier, I can help them with that as well.
You do it all. You have all that. And it's
Well,
great because that's a great information for anybody that is out there. And like you said, you have to identify first what is what they're looking for.
Well, I don't have all the answers, but if there's something that I don't know, we definitely have the resources within this company to find out the answer to help them out.
It's yes, it is unbelievable, but we have offers. I have people that they are from my upland that they are even giving us not just a tip. If we're groups that they're making like health groups. We're doing the to coach how to live better, how to eat better. And we're talking about the same company also
Right.
doing that. So it is
I
amazing.
know. It's really exciting to see you here today. Thank you so much, Sandra. Did you have any other questions before we go?
No, Tom, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you in the show. And I know that I will see you again. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Sandra. Have a nice
Bye-bye.
weekend.